Hi everybody, I'm back. Just wanted to do a quick video, review my delightful MM in Damier Ebene and tell you a little story. I had a little issue with it, so it was in for repair. But just a quick bag review for anyone who's considering the bag and pros and cons, things of that nature. So we'll start out with measurements. So you can see this on the website, which is where I'm getting it from, but it's the length is 16.5 inches, and then the height is 13, and the width is 5.9. This is the newer model. It is about a year old now, I think, and I love it. Now, the reason I picked the bag was I had an Artsy in the monogram. Loved it. Missed the bag so much. But there was a bad batch of Artsies that the top right here, and different places on the bag, but on the canvas right here, because the canvas just folds over, there's no leather trim or anything, started to peel. And you could actually see the coating bubbling up and peeling. And it happened in less than a year of when I first got it. I brought it in. They took it back in the back to look at it, and within like 3 minutes, they were back saying definitely a defect, because it was my first bag, my first Louis Vuitton bag. So I treated it so well. I was like, I did not do anything to this bag, and she's like, no, we know you didn't. It's a defect we're aware of. There was a batch of canvas that has a problem. So we're just going, if you want, we'll give you a brand new one, or if you'd rather pick something else out in the store, you know, feel free. Of course, no, I wanted the bag. I loved it. She assured me that I probably would get a different bag or batch and be fine. Got it, same thing. Loved it. Couple months, like 3 months, it started peeling on the second one. So I think I went one more time. I can't remember if I did 3 bags or I just had the 2, but it might have been the 2. And finally I was like, you know what? I love the bag, but I'm worried that what if I get it again and it takes longer to happen, and then it's like nothing's going to be done. And they assured me that wouldn't be a problem. They would still, of course, honor it, but I opted for to get a different bag. So because the Artsy is that great large size bag, the Artsy MM is just awesome. It's the best organization in a Louis Vuitton bag I found. It has 6 slip pockets, and it has a zip pocket. And it's just, the handle's gorgeous. I will get it again. I think I'm going to go for the Empreinte Noir instead. Heavier, but I shouldn't have any issues. And I do love the black leather of Louis Vuitton. So that's on my list. But meanwhile, I exchanged it for the Delightful. So I wanted something that was similar in size, give me a lot of space. But luckily, since this is less expensive, this retails right now for $1,390 on their website. I was able to also get a couple accessories to go in it as well. So the bag itself is great. It does not zip, which is the one con with it. But if I'm really kind of wanting some, you know, safety or privacy, I just fold it in, and it's under my arm, and I just kind of rest my arm there. So you have a way of keeping it private if you wanted to. Otherwise, I just kind of wear it however it falls under my arm. I'll give you a quick shot. I'm 5'6", 5'5.5", somewhere in there. So, you know, it's a good size bag. Most of the time it's like that. If I do fill it in, I kind of go like this. This is how I have my security. And it does have a closure that if you want to close it, I mean, you can close it like that and you can still get in the bag. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't see a point to it. so I never use it. It would be more of a nuisance. It has one very, very deep zipper pocket, so you could put your wallet in there if you want to have a more secure place. And then that's it. It's just a big open hole. So you do have a little keyring decoration. It says Louis Vuitton on it. And it usually hangs down. Otherwise, if it's bothering me because it kind of swings when you walk, I just throw it in the bag. I don't really use it for anything. I used to, every once in a while, clip my key on it. But since my car is keyless, it just goes, the key goes in the big pocket. This has the red lining. It is a made in the USA bag, which it shows you right here. Let's see if I can get it to focus. And it has a D-ring in it as well on the inside. So on the zipper pocket right there. Now I did buy, this is a Michael Kors little fur poof palm thing. So I just put that on recently to give it a little pizzazz. But the way I have this bag is everything is in pouches. I've found that it's the best way to do it if you like to be organized. Otherwise, it's just, this would be a big black hole. So I can show you. So what I do is I have my Sarah wallet, mini pochette, the cosmetic case in the regular size. It's not the GM, just the normal one. And then behind that, this is all my coupons since it's holiday time. They're just clipped together for now until they expire. I do have some tissues, and then I have for my change, and I have a brush. So that's what's in there. In the back pocket is where I keep my car key, my hand sanitizer, my phone will go in there. I do have a little purse hanger. I don't really end up using it that much, but I do have it in there. And then it's just kind of right now it's some lollipops from the bank for my kids, and some gift cards, so I will just take that out. And a chopstick. So empty. The bag is super light. If you want a very, very lightweight bag, this is it. Sorry, there's a little thing in there. There you go. It's really lightweight. It's just a big open bag. Great for travel, great for kids. I like it because I can really fit everything. If I'm going on a trip, this is my purse. And then usually what I'll do is throw in any kind of smaller clutch type bag in it or in my suitcase. And then if I need a smaller bag and don't want to be carrying this around all the time, depending on where we're going, I will use that as for my necessities. The other thing that's really good for that is this mini pochette. I said it before, but it holds a lot for the size. You can't do a phone in it, but for your necessities and important stuff, it holds it all. So that is, I guess, some pros and cons. For me, I use it because I'm a mom, so I always need room for water bottles, a snack, or whatever. So right now it's winter break. My kids are off school, and I'm going around a lot with them. So this is definitely my bag of choice. It's easy, it's carefree, it's good for all weather, and it's been raining or not raining depending on the day. So I don't have to worry about this bag, and that's why I like it so much. The one problem I had, and if I can locate the pictures, I will try and put them into the video, but I had some cracking, and on this trim around here is where it was starting to happen. And at first I thought there was one little spot. I'm like, did I hit it on something? And I'm like, no, I don't think so, because then it was even. So right here where the little clasp two spaces where the clasps are attached at the bag, it's a little thicker underneath for however they're attaching them to the bag. So when the trim goes around, it bulges a little bit here. Well, right at the two places where it starts to bulge, it was peeling at the top. And I was like, that's really strange, on both sides and in different places around the trim. So I wasn't going to say anything about it at first, and then I had to actually send my Sarah wallet in for glazing. This wallet was just a year old, and all of it was cracking. And I thought, that's really odd for, I mean, I get it's a wallet, it gets opened, closed every day, but it just seemed like a little too much, and it was. I sent it back, and they said they took it in for repair, no charge. So my essay at the time, well, she's still my essay, she said, send your Delightful in two, because if it qualifies, we'll send them out together to get fixed. And she looked at it and she said they're going to repair that because it is not supposed to happen that way. And what I noticed when I came back is this trim feels completely different. It's a whole different leather that's on it. So I don't know if that was it. Maybe they've changed it since they made the bag. I have heard that there were some issues with people having cracking. Now mine wasn't cracking severe. It was just more, it peeled off. It was very strange. So that being said, it's fixed. It took about 6 weeks, I think. And they mailed it back to me. And it's great. So I'm very happy to have it back. I really did miss it. But anyway, it's a great bag. Another thing, no feet for anyone who really likes to have feet on their bag. There is no feet. But my bag has been set on the floor. I know there's a lot of people that won't. It's fine. I don't set it down on the mud or crazy places. But you can't always have it. And it's a big bag, so to hold it in your lap if you're trying to like eat doesn't really work. But, other than that, I think that's about it. Like I said, it's the fabric lining inside. It's really durable. I do keep, like I said, everything in pouches, so I don't have any issues with markings. I think if you just threw a pen in there, you might have a problem, but all that is kind of like held in these little pouches. And I'll go through one time what I fit in them so you can see when I tell you they hold a lot. I think the ones I have are great. I highly recommend them. I think that they are a must if you like to organize your bag. And I'll go through that at another video so this doesn't turn into be too long. But if you have any questions about it or you're thinking about the bag and you want to ask me anything, let me know. But I know there's a lot of reviews out there on the Delightful, so you'll find a ton. And that's what I did when I was thinking about the bag. And then I went for this print because I wanted one I didn't have to worry about at all right off the bat. I'm not super crazy about the rain and the vachetta or the vachetta or however you say it. But I do try to be careful. I don't like the spots that happen when it's new and there's rain. So I don't, I wouldn't use it if it was going to rain. But, I have been caught in rain and didn't realize it. So that has happened on another bag I have. And it starts to blend in as the patina happens. So it's really not that big a deal. It's just while it's there and its patina is developing, you'll see it. But like I said, this one's great. The MM's great. I think the GM would just be ridiculously huge on me. And I feel that I can fit like way too much. I have a MacBook and it fits perfectly in this. Actually, I have it right here so I can show you. I mean, like with way room to spare. So this is the smaller one. I think it's the 13-inch. And it's got tons of room. So I've done it for work where I'll put, my laptop. I have a regular size iPad, and then a notepad in there too with all my regular purse items. and it's no problem. And it can also go, this is it standing up. So it's all the way in the bag, standing up, long waist. So that's it. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope this helped. Thanks for checking in and listening. I really appreciate it. And I'll be back soon. Bye.